Today, we're spotlighting 10 brand new zombie games from 2023. Whether they're called zombies, zomboids, or clickers, everyone has their preferred term and loves to debate. Essentially, we're diving into games featuring those shuffling undead creatures, or something similar. So let's start with number 10. Yet Another Zombie Survivors is a top-down shooter game available on Steam where you fight endless waves of zombies, gradually gaining power and access to various weapons. It's been likened to a reverse bullet hell, similar to Vampire Survivors, but in 3D with more complexity in enemy types, environments, and character progression. Considered a casual game, it offers relaxed gameplay and familiarity for fans of the genre. Despite its casual nature, it delivers a high level of satisfaction with abundant gore, numerous zombies, and visually stunning on-screen effects. Praised for its satisfying gameplay, it has received overwhelmingly positive reviews on Steam since its release in July. If you're looking for a cool, satisfying, and addictive experience without intense difficulty, Yet Another Zombie Survivors may be worth exploring.
Flesh has been made sacrosanct with the mark of the Dark Crusaders.
I am a man who walks alone, and when I'm
Number 9 on our list is Lords of the Fallen. While it's not exclusively a zombie-centric game, it does pit you against a variety of undead and other creepy creatures, which earns it a spot here. Despite some technical flaws, it's a game we enjoyed, even if it didn't get much attention in other top 10 or Game of the Year discussion. With solid combat mechanics, especially if you're a fan of Souls-like games, it refines the formula of the original and presents a visually enhanced, more grotesque and chilling experience. The variety of enemies is impressive and offers interesting challenges when facing them. It's worth noting that this is a challenging game, typical of the Dark Souls-inspired genre, but it does offer the option to play cooperatively with a friend, which can alleviate some of the difficulty.
What the fuck happened here?
Listen, we've been attacked by something. We weren't prepared for this.
Number 8 brings us Daymare, 1994 Sandcastle, a third-person, story-driven survival horror game that serves as a prequel to the acclaimed Daymare, 1998. Assume the role of Special Agent Delilah Reyes, once a government spy, now part of the HADES, Hexacore Advanced Division for Extraction and Search Unit. Prepare to infiltrate a cutting-edge research center in the United States. The game offers a mix of formidable enemies, intense action mechanics, environmental puzzles, a chilling soundtrack, extensive exploration, and an abundance of concentrated horror. Nowhere is safe as you are relentlessly pursued by your own nightmares.
It won't undo what he did, but damn, it's gonna feel fucking good to get some justice.
At number 7 is Arizona Sunshine 2, the sequel to the first-person zombie shooter in VR. The original, despite its flaws, showcased the thrill and satisfaction of arcade-style zombie shooting in VR. Now, the sequel takes things up a notch. Set for release in late 2023, the game amps up the gameplay with an array of new weapons like flamethrowers and explosives, as well as an improved gore system for more gruesome zombie dismemberment. There's a livelier tone this time around, adding a wacky attitude to the main character and the overall presentation. There's also a canine companion and appealing addition. The game offers both single-player and online co-op modes, promising an immersive zombie killing experience in VR that's definitely worth exploring if you haven't tried it before. Anticipation is high for the promising Arizona Sunshine 2.
Friendly squad in the AO.
At number 6, we have Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. While not the most exciting addition for us due to some genre fatigue, it may interest Call of Duty fans, especially those who enjoy Call of Duty Warzone with an added zombie twist. The game features larger maps similar to Warzone, with familiar elements such as purchasable weapons and pacing similar to previous iterations. While it retains the essence of shooting zombies, it feels somewhat different, offering a different experience within the Call of Duty formula. Despite personal reservations, Call of Duty Zombies remains immensely popular, attracting a large player base and ensuring its longevity. For fans of the franchise, Modern Warfare 3 brings more zombie action to the table.
What have you got, Isaac?
Have the Ishimura's in the red. Engines, hull, the tramps.
Can you handle it alone?
Fix the centrifuge.
Number 5 on the list is the Dead Space remake, which debuted in early 2023 and has been receiving rave reviews. The remake retains the essence of the original game while making meaningful changes and additions. Essentially, it's the classic Dead Space experience, but with vastly improved graphics 10 times better. In fact, the game's visuals are stunning, with the use of light and darkness adding to the atmosphere and terror. Although the enemies are technically necromorphs, mutated and undead creatures, they fit the zombie-esque theme traditionally associated with the game. Despite its differences from typical zombies, Dead Space has always been considered in the realm of zombie games by enthusiasts. The remake is an example of a successful renovation, preserving what made the original special while enhancing its elements. In a landscape saturated with remakes and re-releases, Dead Space stands out as a commendable example that stays true to its roots. It delivers gore, scares, and a badass vibe. Fans are eager to see what the Dead Space franchise has in store for the future and are curious about the upcoming developments. At number 4 we have Synced, formerly known as Synced Off Planet. This free-to-play co-op shooter from Level Infinite offers solo or multiplayer gameplay, including PvP modes. Set in a highly futuristic world, it's a third-person action shooter where characters wield impressive abilities against hordes of creatures infected by rogue nanomachines. These nanomachines have created bizarre creatures that are quarantined in certain areas, and players venture into these areas for missions and action-packed gameplay. The game initially received lukewarm reviews, but has improved over time, with the developers actively engaging the community, updating the game, and responding to fan feedback. While not overly complex, it offers a looter-shooter experience with some roguelike elements and a grind typical of free-to-play games. Consider it if you're into third-person shooters set in a techno-sci-fi world, though its classification as a zombie game may be a stretch for some.
I wanted nothing more than to save every last soul.
Perhaps you have heard the tales about me, but I am mad cannibal.
We need weapons.
At number 3, we have The Walking Dead, Saints and Sinners Chapter 2, Retribution, an important addition due to its predecessor's underrated status as a VR experience. The original game offered an immersive first-person zombie-killing experience with a compelling Walking Dead twist, though it didn't receive widespread attention. The sequel features vastly improved graphics, more engaging southern environments, enhanced enemy variety, and an overall more expansive gameplay experience. The on-screen action features particularly intense zombie kills, which are a highlight of this sequel. For enthusiasts seeking the thrill of killing zombies in New Orleans with a Walking Dead essence, Retribution expands and enhances the foundation laid by the first game. It's a highly immersive experience, perfect for those with access to VR and looking for hands-on zombie combat. If you've recently received a VR headset or are considering getting one, this sequel should be at the top of your list of experiences to try.
Long time no see. Major Krauser? Why? You can't save her. You can't save anyone.
Second on the list is the Resident Evil 4 remake, which sparked the ongoing debate over whether or not its enemies are technically zombies. Either way, they fit the bill's shambling creatures that you blow apart, settling the ongoing debate. The remake tweaks and remixes elements while adding depth to the characters, intensifying the game's creepiness, fear, and challenge. It caters to die-hard Resident Evil fans with solid third-person shooting mechanics and immensely satisfying enemy feedback when shot or obliterated. The game is a thrill from start to finish, especially as enemies evolve with armor and weapons, escalating the mayhem. The game's well-paced progression continually introduces new and exciting weapons to combat the diverse range of creatures. Overall, Resident Evil 4 Remake delivers a fantastic experience that will appeal to new and old fans alike, earning accolades for its quality and depth. It's highly recommended for anyone looking for an exceptional gaming experience.
Zompocalypse. I hate to tell ya, but you picked the wrong time to come to town. Bet you thought your world was in chaos, didn't ya? Try this on for size.
At number 1, we have Dead Island 2, which claims its position for its sheer dedication to the zombie-focused gaming experience. While it may not top the charts overall, it excels in terms of delivering on its zombie-killing premise. The game offers straightforward, satisfying first-person zombie-killing action without requiring much thought. It maintains a playful, non-serious tone while providing fun weapons, melee combat, and impressive gore graphics. Players can indulge in visceral actions like breaking bones with a baseball bat, slicing off zombie skin with a katana, setting them on fire, or watching acid burn their flesh, an integral part of the game's appeal. For those who enjoy obliterating zombies in the midst of blood and gore, Dead Island 2 offers just that in a tropical California setting, making it a delight for fans of visceral zombie destruction.